That's right. That's right. All right, let's get on to your favorite part of your homework for this podcast, which was Big Ten power rankings. And it was the same thing for me. It is a absolute effing mess. The only things, and I feel like we should just start there, because I think we both probably
Hold on. I need to pull up a list of the teams in the Big Ten Conference. All right, I got one.
Well,
where are we starting? 14 or starting at 14 or 1?
Yeah, let's work our way down. Let's start at 14. Let's start at 14.
14's easy. Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota's 14. They haven't really beaten anybody.
Very young team.
Yeah, they've had some injuries. Yep. You know, they got a couple. You know, obviously they got Dawson Garcia there and Jamison Battle.
Yeah. If they could, honestly, they just need to keep their freshmen in that core, freshmen and sophomores together. If they can do that, then this would not be a season that could get lost. But if you start having guys go in the portal, that's a huge problem.
Agreed. All right. So Minnesota 14. I have Nebraska at 13.
Same, even though they've played better. And they're going to beat people this year.
Yeah. Yeah. They'll listen in this league. Shit. They could get 4 or 5 wins.
For as good as the Big Ten started, I feel like this last week was a very comeback to the planet type week.
I would agree. I would agree. Not what you want.
Who's doing cartwheels? T.O.
Very true.
He's doing cartwheels over that.
12.
This is where this becomes really hard.
See, it doesn't become hard for me at 12.
I mean, I guess Northwestern, but they're 8-2. They just murdered DePaul. They lost to Pittsburgh, though. So that definitely knocks them down because that was an awful 30-point home loss. So, yeah, Northwestern, fine.
Yeah, I mean, the only win they've gotten that would make you think otherwise is Michigan State.
I mean, they almost beat Auburn.
Yeah.
But then that game, I think losing to Auburn the way they did, then beat them against Pitt.
Yeah. I'm going Northwestern at 12. Just until they prove otherwise, they're 12.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. 11. And I'll tell you what, the 11th place team in this league could just as easily be your like
third,
place team.
Fourth.
Yeah. Like, I don't know if I go as far as third or fourth, but like your 11th place team today could finish 6th in the league and it wouldn't shock me.
This is not what we think they're going to finish. This is what we think they are right now. Correct.
Today.
Jesus, dude. I'll go. I keep thinking Michigan.
Wow.
But their losses aren't so bad.
Yeah.
You know, they lost to Kentucky, lost to Virginia, lost to Arizona State. It's not Michigan. I don't know. I really don't.
All right,
maybe Rutgers. No,
yeah, I'm going Rutgers.
I guess they've lost 3 or 4,
and they lost
2 or 3. They should honestly. They got
home. Rob, they lost the Seton Hall at home.
Ohio State game they should have won.
Yeah,
the refs screwed them.
Yeah, I'm going Rutgers at 11. So we'll kind of do this as a combined effort as far as we can, and then we may stray off at some point. But
all right, I'll roll with Rutgers too.
Yeah, Rutgers at 11, and then I got.
But Rutgers could finish 5th or 6th, like you said, or even like they could easily do that.
Totally, I don't think they will, but I got Penn State at 10.
No, I disagree. They're playing great. They kicked the shit out of Illinois.
I know, but like, I get it. They did. That was a hell of a win. It's a hell of a win.
You cannot put them 10th after winning that game.
I get it, but it's one win. They also lost to Clemson.
But how long? I mean, that's what's hard about this. How long did you punish a team for a road double overtime loss?
I don't know. I mean, I just think Illinois' body of work is so much better. They played a tough schedule. I think.
But so you're going to rate the team that they just beat the hell out of on their home floor higher than Penn State?
I am. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, we're diverging here.
All right.
You're going Penn State.
Yeah.
I'm going to go. This is not even a fun exercise because it's
you're going to get crushed no matter what.
I know. I think I'm going to go with Iowa right now because they didn't play well against Duke. They didn't play well against Wisconsin. Chris Murray is not there.
Iowa State by 1,000 points without Chris Murray.
What's that?
They beat Iowa State by 1,000 without Chris Murray, though.
That's true. I don't know if I should go with Iowa. I hate this exercise.
You don't want to go with anybody.
I can't do this. There's no computing in my brain of how
you have to pick a team at 10. You have to pick somebody.
I mean, should it be Maryland? They just got 30 piece by UCLA. They've lost 3 in a row, granted to all good teams. Oh my God. I hate this.
It's so bad.
It's so hard.
Well, like you said, every team has struggled lately. That's the problem. You got to go with somebody here. You know, Indiana just got blasted. Illinois doesn't play great. Maryland's been
But it's
bad.
like, how much do you weigh into account the teams they're playing? Indiana's lost to Arizona, who's a national championship contender, and Kansas, who's a national championship contender.
Right.
But they also lost at Rutgers and looked awful doing it.
And they haven't been in the games. They haven't been
and
in.
now we've put Rutgers behind Indiana after they beat them, although it was 2 weeks ago. All right. I'm just going to go I'm going to go Maryland.
All right. Maryland it is. Maryland.
They lost by 30. So
that's fair.
Whatever.
That's fair. All right. You got Maryland. I got Penn State. I'm going to go Michigan at 9. You know, they lost to Kentucky, right?
Yeah, I like Michigan at 9 too. That's good.
You know, like who have they? I mean, really, who have they beaten, Rob?
No one. They almost lost to Eastern Michigan. They almost lost Eastern Michigan too.
Their best win of the season is Pittsburgh on a neutral site.
Yeah,
that's their best. They should honestly be. You know what? I'm going to change mine. I'm going Michigan at 10. Penn State.
See, I was trying to do that. And I feel like you talked me out of it.
Yeah, I think you want to put Michigan at 10 with me?
Yeah, Michigan's at 10 for me, and Maryland slides to 9th.
Yeah, it's not quite as bad. I got Penn State at 9. And then I'm going to go with shit. I got Michigan State at 8 right now. I don't love it, but like.
Well, I mean, shit, you lose to Notre Dame by 1 million, and then Northwestern comes to your building.
Yeah,
and
I got them at 8.
But then they went to Penn State and won, who I'm about to rank higher than them.
Yeah, I got Michigan State at 8. Who do you got at 8?
Yeah, fine. No, they get credit for winning at Penn State. I'm going Iowa at 8.
Iowa at 8. All right, I'm going Iowa at 7. Who you got at 7?
Michigan State's good.
All right. I have Ohio State at 6. They really haven't beaten anybody great this year.
No, I mean Rutgers.
Who they beat? San Diego State?
They beat Cincinnati and Texas Tech. Texas Tech was their best.
Right, that's their best win. To be honest,
Rutgers on Ken Palm is their best win.
Okay, you could put them. Yeah, I mean 6 might be even high for them.
Jesus, this is terrible. All right, yeah, I'm cool with Ohio State there. That's good.
Yeah. All right. So what we have left now, just to recap here, right now, who we have left on the board is Purdue, Wisconsin,
Indiana,
Illinois.
I have Penn State.
You have Penn State. I still have Maryland.
Yeah. Would you think Maryland's playing better than?
No, but I'm going Maryland here. I don't think they play well, but UCLA is really good.
No, they are. They are.
I just think Maryland earned some equity early in the season.
Fine. That's fine.
But I'm going to go with them at 5. And that
they've lost 3 straight, you know.
Right. It might be high. Absolutely. I'm
going to go Illinois at 5. They're a train wreck right now.
Yeah, they've been bad. I'm going Illinois at 4.
I'm going Penn State at 4.
Oof.
I mean, they're balling. Jalen Pickett, let's go.
They're balling. All right, so now we're down to, which is amazing, who we have left.
I mean, I can't fathom that I just watched Indiana this morning in the airport, and I'm going to put
actually,
them
at 3. What?
They can't be at 3. I'm not putting Indiana at 3.
Yeah, I'm putting Indiana at 4 and Illinois at 3.
Yeah, Penn State is moving up a spot to 3 for me.
And you're going Indiana at 4.
Who do I go?
Do you want Indiana at 4? Right now, you have Illinois at 5, Indiana at 4, Penn State at 3. Is that what you want?
I mean, I could not fathom how bad IU played yesterday. I'll go, IU. I mean, what? I'm putting them at 4th and they get credit for beating Nebraska at home?
Well, do you want Illinois at 4?
No, I don't. They shouldn't be that high either. But no one is deserving to be above them.
Right.
You know what? Illinois has got to be higher than Indiana because they definitely need to get at least some sort of credit for beating Texas on a neutral site, right?
Right.
That's not that long ago.
It was not. It feels like a while ago, but it was
feels like forever ago. All right. Illinois is at 4 for me. Indiana, I guess, is at 5, which I have no idea how, but
I have Indiana fucking 4 right now. And yeah. All right. So I assume we both have Wisconsin at 2.
Yep. And Purdue
at 1. So basically the tiers are fairly I mean, what we agree on easy is Purdue and Wisconsin at 1 and 2. After that, it gets completely messy from 3 all the way down. I mean, we kind of, boy, I mean, again, Michigan at 10, like it's a disaster.
I don't know. I cannot wait to see Andy Katz release his BTN rankings because the fans are going to murder him.
No matter what.
No, it will be a slaughter for him this week. It will be.
I'm gonna have Jacob, our producer, just put your Big Ten. Mine will be nowhere to be found after this.
Don't do that. I don't want them out here. I really don't, because it's all these power rankings end up being is people get so pissed. It's unbelievable.
I'm gonna put him out and just say, hey, tweet at Hummel. At Hummel, tweet at him all of your issues.
The Maryland fans will be furious. The Michigan fans will be furious. The Iowa fans will be furious.
I'm probably going to tag Hunter Dickinson.
I can't believe, great. I can't believe that I put Illinois 4 and IU 5. How could I do that?
I know.
I think that Indiana cannot be 5. They can't.
But who, again, all right, so I would say this. And this is probably the best way of doing it right now. Neutral court. That's how we probably should have figured this out, to be honest. It's neutral court. Who wins? Indiana. Who are you taking, Indiana or Ohio State today?
Indiana.
Okay. Indiana, Maryland.
Indiana.
So Indiana does belong somewhere in that top 4 or 5. Indiana, Penn State.
Boy, that'd be a tough matchup for Penn State. But they could also,
spread them out.
They'd spread them out, bombs away from 3, and Jalen Pickett just backs everybody down.
All I know is,
but they have to get credit for their wins. That's what I'm saying. Penn State deserves credit for winning at Illinois. That is the best in-conference win of anyone in the early conference games.
Rob, I'm so tired from trying to do this.
I was trying to do it before we got on here, and I had to stop.
Mentally worn down.
Yes, it broke me. I couldn't. That's why I called you. I was like, let's just start. I can't do this.
It's really hard. Purdue, Wisconsin at the top. The bottom, Northwestern, Nebraska, and Minnesota.
Northwestern's won by 40 against a high major opponent. We put them 12th.
Yeah, and they could, honestly, this year,
they won at Michigan State. How can we put them 12th?
Should they be 12th?
No. If you think about it,
we've got Michigan State at where?
7.
Yeah, that's high.
You can't think about this. They have not lost since it turned December. Their last loss was on November 28th in the Big Ten ACC Challenge. And we have them 12. They can't be 12. But I feel like you could look at every team and be like, they shouldn't be there.
I mean, other than beating Michigan State, I guess, like you said, they almost beat Auburn in what was one of the ugliest games you will ever see. They beat
Georgetown.
State. Akins was just right. Wasn't that Akins' first game back?
I think so.
I feel like it was his first game back. They obviously still didn't have Hall.
Boo Buie is the Michigan State killer.
He's the Michigan State.
He has slaughtered Michigan State in his career.
All right.
That was not fun.
No,
please don't tweet that.
This was a tough spot. This was a grueling, mentally grueling podcast.
I mean, the first part I really enjoyed. The 7 games from yesterday were awesome. I had a great time watching those.
After that, you hated it.
But I did not enjoy the rankings. And I
what do you have this week? How many Big Ten games do you have this week?
Just 2. I've got we got Purdue and New Orleans, and I've got Minnesota, Chicago State.
Oh, is that a home game?
It's at Minnesota, yeah.
They need to play that.
Oh, no. They're playing in Minneapolis.
That would be awesome if they can.
I would love to go down to Chicago State and call the game.
You need to go to Chicago State just on like an off night. You ever been to a Chicago State game?
I've been to a road Chicago State game. They used to be in the Mid-Continent Conference, and they'd come into Valpo when I was ball boying, rebounding for the likes of Ivan Vujic and Lubos Barton.
I don't know who the hell they are, but anyway.
The best players they had. Lubos was good.
All right. Next week we'll do this. How about this? I'm leaving Thursday, driving down to Charleston. So I'll be in I'm renting a place in Charleston for a month.
Dude, you talk shit about me.
No, listen.
You are equally as not a hard worker as I am. You're just gonna go take vacation for a month in the season.
It's not a vacation. I can do my job from anywhere. Haven't you learned from the pandemic?
Clearly, no, because I have to be in arenas in the coldest parts of the country, so I can't.
There aren't games. The last week of December stinks. I'm going on purpose for a week and a half when there really aren't great games. And then in January, I'll still travel a little bit. And
how warm will it be in Charleston right now?
Well, that's what I was going to tell you. So the day we get there,
it's going to be cold, isn't it? Saturday
we get there, 35. Sunday, 38. Monday, 41. Tuesday, all the way up to 49.
You picked the week where that like polar deal is coming down here, so it's going to be really freaking cold where I am and you currently are, but it's going to be cold there too. That's
brutal, absolutely brutal. So hopefully it'll warm up. But
you should have picked the Keys.
We'll be doing it next week. I should have picked Florida. We should have, although it's going to be cold in Florida anyway. I think it's just cold everywhere next week around the country. Yeah. But all right, Goodman and Hummel pod. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully we gave you a little bit of insight into how. I don't know if mediocre.
How scientific these choices are.
They're not. They're definitely
I'm
not.
broken from this. I don't know. I'm just gonna go lay on the couch and close my eyes after doing this.